There
Hello,
you
good
go.
morning.
Hello. Good morning, everyone.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
good
Uh,
afternoon, good evening to everyone who's going to catch this Saturday's chat sessions with Alice, Elito, and Cherito. And our
yeah.
special guest for today is Sis Evangeline. Hello.
Good
Hi.
morning. Oh, no.
Kumusta? How are you guys?
Good afternoon
Morning,
na pala kay,
Evangeline.
good afternoon na pala dyan sa'yo, sis.
Yes, it's
Oh,
actually
Yeah.
12:30 in the afternoon. EST
oh, okay.
time.
So it's still
Okay.
morning.
For me, it feels weird because I think this is the first Saturday in a month that I'm at home talking, doing Go Live. Normally, I'm outside,
Yeah, you're
Yep,
always in the car
right?
on the go.
on the
On
go.
the go, and that's
Yeah,
the
that's
beauty
the
of the
beauty of
business.
this business, right? Like
Yep.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
just bring it anywhere with you.
Okay, so this Saturday, thank you so much, sis, for being with us today. It's a pleasure um, to be not interviewing, but chatting with you.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
So normally what we do every Saturday is we just let you talk, and then maybe somewhere in between or after you're done talking, we're just gonna ask questions with what you mentioned in your talk, just like that, or even outside, even if you didn't mention anything about it, we're still gonna ask something that's sometimes unrelated, sometimes related.
All right. I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so can you please share with us your story? Who is Evangeline? How Evangeline found this business? How's the business doing for Evangeline? So who is Evangeline?
Evangeline is um very simple. No, not really. I'm very complicated. I have to be honest with you guys. But first of all, good afternoon to from me to you guys.
Mhm.
Since I am 2 and 1 hour ahead because our time zone is different. And to
Hmm.
the
Yes.
world, hi world, how you guys doing? It's Evangeline, proud Ilocana here, and I'm so happy, so blessed, and so grateful, ecstatic to be with you all and to invited me chatting today. Evangeline is very, very. I can tell myself I'm very prudent, and
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm very ambitious. Before I don't admit that, but now I do. And also, I become a late mom because my focus was getting and preparing for my retirement. I always plan ahead. That's why my friends they call me because my name is Evangeline. They name me Vange because I always plan ahead what I'm gonna
Advance.
do. I always have like that, and I love racket. I always have side hustle, and I always get judged on if they saw my picture. I'm not gonna get along with that woman, kind of thing. That's one thing that I always get. And aside from that, because I'm so sigurista or prudent. I always think many many times before I decide on something because I never regret things. And proud mom of twin boys. I live
Oh,
now here in Kentucky for almost 20 years, and I used to work. I travel even before I decide to become a mom because that's a decision. And I always lost loved ones before, like relationship wise, they always leave me. Why? Because I'm always honest and tell them that my focus is doing my I wanted a better life to compare to the people that I've seen. Like I don't like to be on hikaho's way, or what do you call this? I've seen a lot of our co-Filipinos or like other families. So I'm very keen observers the people that surround me. So I always put myself, I'm not gonna be like that. That's why I always strive every time that I saw an opportunity, I always say yes. And I don't I'm not scared of even though I'm by myself, even though there's like invitation, I always think like, is it safe? I always think of my safety because we have to do that because I intend to live longer in this world and help more people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But you mentioned earlier, sis, about being ambitious, and
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad thing. It depends. Maybe it depends on who you are talking to and how you are going to present yourself as Evangeline, the ambitious woman. Because for me, being ambitious is really, hi Claire. For me, being ambitious really is a good thing, because you know for yourself, you know what you want. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly where you want to go, and you know what you want to achieve in your life. And not only just for yourself. Now that you mentioned you have your boys, your twin boys, and having a family, it took you into a different level of ambition. Before, it's an ambition just for yourself. Now it's an ambition for your special someone. It's an ambition for your two boys. And I don't think, and like I said, I don't think it's a bad thing. It's actually motivation for you, to achieve, you to try harder. So when Because even for me, if somebody will tell me like, you are so ambitious, I would say thank you. It's a compliment. I'll take it as a
Yeah.
compliment.
Yeah, before I took it in a negative, like they tell you, you know what, you're so ambitious, why you always want this, why you always do this. I took it
Mm,
in a different way, so I get sensitive about it. But then
yes.
in the long run, I was even called one time because I'm only by myself. I'm in my apartment, I got nobody. So every time they offer for bonus and stuff, I always say, okay, I'll come in, because I got my time. It's just me in the apartment. So I always go to work, and then they call me one time, you're so money hunger. I even asked myself, he told me I'm a money hunger. So I took it in a different way. But then when I reached 30s, on my age 30s, and then now I'm so proud that who cares now? I'm ambitious. It's
Mm.
okay now. But before, I took it in a different way. I get sensitive, and I even ask myself, is it wrong or right to be an ambitious? But now I'm telling you, you're right, Sis Alice. It's okay to be ambitious. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
I think
Yeah.
it's also a cultural thing, like with us back home, like
Yeah.
it's not actually what you say, but it's how you say it that comes out as offensive to people.
Mm.
And yeah, like admit it or not, we Filipinos are like that. We just love, maybe it's because also of the crab mentality thing. Like we
Yes.
just we just I don't know, we not everybody, maybe it's the same with other cultures as well, but there's just this thing with maybe us where we when we see somebody striving for work for their dreams and then achieving those, we get a little bit jealous. Yeah, so when we see somebody who's really on the go and who knows what she or he wants in life and goes and works for it, then yeah, we try to shoot them down, right?
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
true.
That's true. I
Mhm.
think it's for me. It's normal to for us, especially Filipinos, that we are ambitious person because we
Yes.
always we
Yeah,
always
but it's a
work.
good thing though.
Some
It's good.
people you can
It's good.
see on his personality on her personality, but you can recognize people that they were ambitious because especially us, this is our goal, our ambition to reach our goal and dreams in life, right? That's why
Yes.
we go with this digital business, because this is what we see that we can help for our future, or
Mm.
to become true our ambition in life, right? So yeah, I'm very happy I found this, and especially this community here, the beautiful and very amazing community, and especially all my business partner here. I'm very happy also that I am the one also part of this business, because it's amazing. I can't tell everything, but I feel how they love each others,
Right?
especially uh, especially all business owner here. They go step by step together, nothing left behind, right? So yeah, I think the ambition is always there. It's just some people don't show how they do their ambition, right? So
Yeah.
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 Yep.
You
You're
know,
right.
well, I'm so proud of Silito. I always say this, but you know what? I'm so proud of Silito because like he doesn't care whether he's talking to most of the time, like 98% of the time. Our guest here is like uh, how do you say that one? Like women's, you know, and he's just like go, like he's just like he doesn't care. He just
Yeah,
wants
Got
that's
it.
he wants to be
because
present,
of the community. You teach me. You guys
right?
teach me, right? So because of you, right? So yeah, if something happened to me in this business, if I got successful in this business, I'm successful right now because I learned something already.
Yes.
I know already. I have improved myself. That's the big success I have this year. So that's because of the community. It's
That's
not
good.
because myself. I keep working on it, but if I work by myself, I won't see any result like this.
Yes. It's
So
different.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
true,
different.
true, true.
There's every one of you is a teacher.
Mm.
That's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to become a teacher too, so that someday what you did it to me, I will help somebody to the same thing.
And that's a good thing. That's the
That's
most
that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
important
Stay with
thing.
me.
yeah,
Surrounding yourself with people that will lift you up. I always do that. I'm not. I always tell myself, people, I'm not picky, but actually I was. Yes, like because it's planning your own future. It's a
yeah,
decision that you gotta do. If you gotta stay in people that they don't give you a positive, why stay, right? Because you
yes,
know your
Mhm.
focus. You don't want to be, like I said, I was a very keen observer. So why would I stay in a position or in a place or a group of people that all they give me is dramaton or like negative things? So
yes,
it's nice to surrounded like you are. That's why I'm so happy that I get into this online, and we might not don't know each other in person, but we
Mhm.
are like more than family already because of
Yeah,
this online.
exactly.
yes, yes.
But Sisa, I'm curious, how did you find this business? You were too
Um,
busy, you said before. So how did you manage to, find this business? And why this business?
it was because for the longest time, I'm a person that I don't like too many things on my plate. That's one thing that I observed to myself. Like I've met a lot of people, uh, they're studying and then they have kids already, things like that. I did my time one at a time. And when I decided to, I told my person, the love of my life now, because we started as neighbor, and that's our history. We started as friend, neighbors. That's how
Mhm.
we met. So when
Mhm.
one day I saw this, I saw one of my colleague back home that she already have a teenager kid, and that made me think like, oh, wait a minute. I'm already 35, 36 that time, and then I don't have a kid yet. So but then it's a decision, like I said, what it's a step by step of my life that because I mentioned a while ago that I always think ahead, right? So
Mhm.
Mhm.
when I've been working for decades or years and years, I told myself once I become a mother, I will pick something of all those rackets that I tried. I have to focus on my kids. So I've been going and looking on online, and one day it came across to my timeline, and I look at it, And then of course we have to dig it in and look for more. I wanted to focus on my kids time because my time is over once I become a I told myself once I become a mom, my focus is on my kids because I don't want to. I've seen a lot of people like you were not there when I needed you or when I'm younger, so I don't want to be in that position as well. So I try everything. Like I said, I become a skincare. I offer product, different product that you can think of, but I stay with this because, of course, I won't know until I tried. So I try it. I want to see the outcome, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people in the community that they are talking about it so much. So it's really time management that I have to do it. It takes me like I have to get up early in the morning, like while they are in bed. And he was telling me before, I'll wake up 3 in the morning and you're not in bed. So I have to
Oh.
tell him, yeah. So I time management myself, like 2 hours to this day and then the next and the next, because I have to do it because if I'm always away with my kids, I will miss a lot and they're
Yeah.
growing, and I don't want to be bias, or I don't want to be like I have all my time while during my single years, and so I want to focus on being a mom, and they won't. I keep telling myself it's a process, and then I
Mm-hmm.
can always go back when they're grown. So like I said, I try everything that I can try. Like there's a lot of things that I've tried, but I stay on this area because I got resonated more to the community,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of our co-Filipino, and something that I've never done before, and it waken up of what I went to college because it's my major is in business and it's marketing, but I was never get a chance to dig more and use that degree because when we moved here in the States, I end up in healthcare. So
Mm-hmm.
doing healthcare, it's hard because I have to go back in school and get the certification and work in a hospital. And I started as a nursing assistant, so I worked my way up again until I become a unit coordinator. But then my time is always in there, and I told myself like, if I'm gonna do this all the time, and my needs kid needed me, I cannot just leave. Because even though your shift is over, you still have to give a report. So I was
Yeah.
thinking like, I cannot just leave. So I have to do something that fit my lifestyle, and at the same time, when they need me, I can be with them. And this is actually marketing is really fit my lifestyle as a new mom. And that's it. Social media.
That's right. Wow. I have this question too. I don't know if this is the right
Yeah.
question. When you found this business, how would you introduce this to your partner? Did he
Mm.
accept right away that you're gonna or this business that in your family, or how you make you happy every time? It looks like Evangeline is always happy, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
No
God,
downside for her.
brother. Yeah, that's I don't know, you push the right button to talk about it, because to be honest with you, as like I said, I didn't realize I'm picky, and for being so independent, and you get used to make a decision for yourself. When I started this, I didn't even tell him. Like that's one thing that wrong that I did when I started this. I just went ahead when like I felt on my gut that this is it for me. I just went ahead and start, and then he was wondering at some point. He even asked me, are you talking somebody online? Because it's I'm listening, and then all he can hear is a guy talking, or
Mhm.
sometimes it's a woman. But every time I guess that he woke up that I'm doing my training, is a guy talking on the, because we are video based, right?
Yeah.
So one time he even told me, who you were talking to 3 4 in the morning, so it's a normal. Let's accept that they were thinking like I'm talking to somebody. And then I have to tell him, and then that was is the downfall that I did. I should have asked his opinion, and I forgot. I literally forgot. because I did not at least give him a heads up or something. And so that's the part of being so independent, that you can just make a decision of yourself. And then all of a sudden, totally, oh my God, I already have somebody. I even have kids with him. You know what I'm saying? So I keep apologizing to him because he said, like, you should have told me. I don't care how much, but you should have told me and say I'm starting this, because he know me. And then even before, like, there's a convention in Las Vegas. I just bought my ticket and then my fee on the convention, and then I told him, "Hey, I'm going to Las Vegas," but we don't have kids then. So then he said, "Well, where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to the West Coast." For what? For the conference. I'm gonna check into this. And then he was like, "Are you serious?" That's just me. That is my wrong part. That's why it's a lot of adjustment for me to be with someone, because I'm career driven. And then if there's an opportunity, I always
Mhm.
go. And then he literally sit me down and then tell me that you gotta back up a little bit, because you're forgetting you're with somebody now. Like, you gotta consider my schedule, and then where you going,
Yeah.
because you said, like, me, just me, and then I'm
Mhm.
deciding for like the whole thing.
Yes.
And then he said, like, wait a minute, where you going? And then there's a lot of things that I did, that he is my constant, and I'm glad that he tells me, you
Mm.
gotta tell me to show respect, or to,
Mm.
like, saying, hey, because I'm very stubborn person as well. I'm very, very stubborn. Like, he told me, and if you didn't get something, if I didn't get something, I was like, I start thinking myself, why I did that, or why I did not do it, why I didn't get it. So he has to explain to me.
Mhm.
That's something that my downfall. A very stubborn person. I'm very stubborn. And that's it. He told me things, and it's hard for me sometimes to kind of like
Accept
ac-
it.
yeah, it's hard for me to accept. And then he has
Mhm.
to point by point, like, why I have to do that. And then like right now, he's he before, I'm making schedule for my go lives, and then I'm not even telling him that I have a go lives, and then he'll tell me, oh, we needed you here. So it's really a time management, and I have
Mhm.
to remember that uh he's around, he's with me. But of
Mhm.
course the kids, because I've been wanting to have a mom, and then it took us a while to have it. So the kids, I know, oh, the kids in here, and I know their schedule, their nap time, things like that. And then it's all there, you're forgetting me again. So that's my downfall, become a first time mom as well. So it's my constant reminder. It's really time management.
Yeah, that's
And that's
good.
a good thing. That's a good thing that
Yeah.
you found somebody who has, I would say, patience when it comes to because it's not easy to be with someone who is very hardworking, and to the point where, like you said, to the point where you are just thinking of yourself and not the people around you, because you are so focused to to that opportunity. You are so focused to, and it's a good thing that you found somebody who's really like I said, like has that patience, and to understand you and to even explain to you, not just like, yeah, you are doing this, you are doing that, and that will cost you into a big fight, but instead, like him letting you understand and explain to you what's going on. I think it's easier, and that's how it should be, I believe. But sometimes it's just hard if you are like two stubborn people, like headbutt each other. I think for you, he's the one who's giving way, like okay, fine, do your thing, but
Yeah.
let me know.
Yeah, I'm just so blessed that I met him,
Me
because my God, I mentioned a while ago that all my exes, they literally like end up with somebody else, but all of them are my friends. They are all
Mm.
my friends now. Yeah. And then we have to have that boundaries, but like focus, like really focusing. I really have
That's
to
right.
focus, and yeah, and I feel it in my gut. And prayers, it's really prayers, because sometimes we don't understand things, why we're doing this, why he
Right.
said this. It's adjustment for him in my life, and me with him. So it's prayers talaga. If I am lost, I literally like pray talaga, like, ask questions like, God, tell me, let me feel this, let me. And then even when I went and get my shots for the thingy, I don't believe it. And then I just pray, give me a sign. I always do that. Give me a sign. I'm so makulit. I'm so always ask questions.
That's good.
That's good, and I like it. I like how you were able to manage your life like
Yeah,
that.
that's good. Like I think with every relationship, even with
You're cutting off, chat, or is it just me, or Charito is cutting off?
She is.
She is, yeah.
Hmm. So while waiting for Charito to get back with us, oh, chat, you're back. You're cutting off. Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
while
she's
the
frozen.
there
She's
is
Yes.
it's good. No, maybe it's because of the weather.
no,
probably.
Quite
she's really
cloudy
Yeah.
cutting
here.
off. So how is
Yeah.
Charito, Silito, do you have anything else for Sis Evangeline while waiting for Charito?
Yeah. My other question is, I don't know if she answered it already. What makes you always happy?
I think what really makes me happy. Um, I don't even realize that I'm always happy. I guess the energy I'm getting from my kids, and I always try to be positive with everything that I do. And there is no reason to be sad. And I always wanted to give, or like, I wanted to be more. When I'm around with people, I want them to remember me that I'm a happy person,
Mm.
and because it's especially now it's pandemic, so I
Yes.
always try to cheer up other people. Like at least when I smile, I made them smile, or at least if they remember me, oh, it's Evangeline, then it's better to be remembered that way than on like, oh, she's always like the snubbies or something like that. So it's a learning process as well to be. I didn't know that maybe it's just my personality being smiley or something like that, but I get my energy now from the boys.
Too much energy.
Too
Too
much
much
energy.
energy, so I'm just getting it from them. And I'm just thankful, to be honest with you, that I am still alive. There's a lot of people that I know that already departed.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
guys are actually, this online business is actually my physical therapy, because we literally stop having visitor or going somewhere, because Kentucky, they put us in a state of emergency, and since Delta came out.
Yeah.
So, but I'm not always, I have to be honest with you, Miss Silito, brother, I'm not always happy. I'm not always thing. My battery also got emptied.
Oh yeah, I think just
Yeah.
like everybody else.
Yeah.
But I was
Because
I was gonna say I think Silito got his energy from his dog as well.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, sometimes I got lost, and then if I always tired at work. Sometimes I have plan for a week. I will go like this day and these hours, and then after I finish my work, I'm so tired, and then I don't have energy anymore. So if I need to charge myself, I always watch Go Live. Who's energetic here? I will watch every Go Lives.
Yes, no,
yeah,
that's true as
That's
well.
good.
My
that's
social
yeah.
life is this
I,
online, like you guys, because that's one thing that I'm gonna tell to all the viewers right now. Having this pure online, you don't have to have a physical contact. You don't have to worry like you'll get something,
yes.
and then after you watch and do this virtual, you're happy because you see beautiful people, positive people, they lift you up,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the
That's
beauty of having it, and you don't
yeah.
have to rush yourself all that time.
Yeah. It's
Mhm.
before if I go to work in the morning, I I I I, I almost hard for me to talk to my coworkers like good morning, good afternoon like that. But because of this business, I don't know why. If I go to the office, I just tell my people because I always give instruction in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It's just easy for me to tell. I don't know why, and sometimes that's why I asked you how you keep yourself happy, because I feel sometimes I'm very sad, especially I have lots of problem back home or whatever happening. Right? It's normal,
Yeah.
and how these guys keep smiling. I also trying to smile, but it's keep bothering what's my head.
There's one thing that I have learned as well. It's like a normal therapy. When you smile, you lift your cheek up, you know,
Yes,
because
yes,
when your face is like it's gonna go sag. No, it's true. I've heard that
yeah,
many people, as it's like a natural way of when you smile and be positive. It's a natural way of lifting your spirit up, and of course, your face. It's like a natural way of facelift,
Yeah,
because you smile when you smile. Mm-hmm.
that's true.
that's
Not
true.
too much, or else they'll call you crazy.
Yeah.
Hi, Chuck.
I
I
But
was just checking if I'm moving because, like, I'm looking at my cell phone, I'm moving, but when I'm looking at my laptop, I'm frozen. So,
Frozen.
yeah.
yeah, yeah, you're frozen, and even your even when you talk. Oh, see, you're talking, but like we can't hear you.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, see, it's kind of
Maybe
like
the
a delayed
weather.
reaction.
I think now you're good. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're good
but
now.
anyway,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
actually moving now.
Yes.
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 Like,
So
so
do.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, she has like I think maybe it's the weather.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be
Yeah.
Do you have
the
any
what?
question for me, Miss Cha?
Oh, Piet, and
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
watching from
Yeah, it's
South Africa.
really cloudy here right now.
Hi, Sonia.
Cha, you're still cutting off. That's weird.
Maybe at least we can have her
Choppy,
on
choppy.
Chappy.
Cha, you're cutting off. Yeah, she's not coming. She's
Yeah,
connection
Yeah.
is.
choppy. Bless
Yeah.
her heart.
Yeah, but anyway, I'm not sure if Charito's gonna. Well, she's there, but she's just not having the best connection yet.
Yeah.
But anyhow, in behalf of Charito, Silito, and me, I would like to say thank you, Sis Evangeline, for sharing your energy with us today.
I hope I give a good input, and thank you as well for inviting me. It's so nice to be with you guys.
Yeah.
Now, it's a
I'm very
pleasure.
happy that you accepted our invitation, or Charitus and Alice invitation. I'm very excited through this Saturday that you are the guest.
Wow, I like it. Thank
So yeah,
you.
thank you very much. Yeah.
I actually like your ban. I no, not banter. I actually like the way you tease each other, especially in the chat group, the digital entrepreneur worldwide. Like like I like it. You can see that
Your sense
like
of humor.
yeah, Evangeline mentioned earlier that we don't know each other personally, but because of this business, we made it as close as we possibly can. We
Yeah.
made it a family. I honestly feel like I've known Silito for for quite some time. Evangeline, Charito, I've known Charito for almost 11 years now. So
Oh
like
wow,
really in
pretty
person.
like
Mm,
Yeah.
sisters. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
yeah.
But anyhow, thank you so much, sis, and it's really a pleasure talking to you today and being in our pages this morning.
Yeah.
And
Good.
yeah,
Yeah.
anything else to add, sis?
Yeah.
I think we already said everything. Oh, pretty much, I want to say we are all digital business owner here. So start your own.
Yes.
Start your own.
Yeah. Thank you very much, sis Evangeline. Yeah, everybody that cuts this live of ours. Yeah, we are here. Everybody here, business owner, is ready to help anybody who wants to build their own business online. So
Absolutely.
yeah, welcome, welcome.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.
Thanks,
See you
Misha,
next
Sis
time.
Alice, and
Ciao.
Brother Silito. God bless everybody.